How's everyone doing? Today I have 5 titles to review for you, and as always, let me know if you've seen any of these and what you think of them as well. And first up is The Ring on Blu-ray, and this is a Best Buy exclusive, has a cool lenticular slipcover. And you see creepy Samara right there. And Naomi Watts right there in the front too. The title. So creepy. Very nice. And this is the American remake of the Japanese film Ringu, and this is directed by Gore Verbinski, who did the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies, and recently Rango, which is a really good animated film. And if you haven't seen Rango, I definitely recommend checking that one out. It's great for kids and adults. But back to The Ring, this is a movie that I know a lot of people don't like because, you know, there's a lot of people that just hate American remakes, and I can understand that. There's a lot of films that are so great internationally, and just people over here, English-speaking people, just don't give it a chance because, you know, they just don't want to read subtitles, and that's basically the gist of it, and that's the case with so many movies. But that being said, I actually really enjoyed The Ring. I think it was a really good remake, and this is more of a psychological horror movie, and Naomi Watts plays a reporter, and she's investigating a murder, and she finds out about this tape that after you watch the tape, everybody who watches it, you die 1 week later exactly, and she finds out more about the tape and investigates further, and she finds out about this creepy little girl named Samara, and wow, totally creepy. Samara was just friggin' creepy as heck. And the well scene and the horses scene, and you know, she's crawling out of the TV and the water dripping everywhere. Oh my gosh, completely creepy. Very atmospheric as well. A great remake in my opinion. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I absolutely love this one. And I remember going to see this in the theaters. I was going to college and they handed out a whole bunch of free tickets to go see it. I'm not sure if it was OFSA, Office of Fraternity and Sorority Affairs, or if they were just handing them out at the Student Center, or what the deal was. I can't remember exactly who handed out the free tickets, but I remember going to the movie theater, and I guess they handed out way too many because the movie theater was packed, people were standing, and they had somebody come in from the movie theater and saying, you know, some of these people are going to have to leave, it's a fire hazard, but the theater was jam-packed, and I thought this was a great, thrilling movie. I can't believe this came out in 2002, a decade ago. It doesn't seem like it's been that long. Now, I haven't popped this in to check it out yet, but I have heard some things about the film, about this transfer, that it has a green tint to it, to the picture quality. I have seen some screen caps online that do show the green tint. I'm not sure why that was done. To me, it seems like that, you know, a blue tint would be understandable because that fits the tone of the movie. There's a lot of blue to it, but a green tint just kind of seems out of place really. I've seen some of the screenshots and just it looks weird to me. I don't know. If you guys have seen this one on Blu-ray, let me know if it does have a green tint and how much it affects the movie overall. I'm hoping it doesn't affect the movie too much though. But there you go. There is the Best Buy exclusive for the Blu-ray of The Ring. Nice lenticular slipcover. I'll go ahead and show you what the disc looks like as well. There's a, you know, it's a recycled case. Doesn't really bother me. But there's the disc right there. No real artwork on it. Just the title. Very plain and simple. And next up from 20th Century Fox is American Dad Volume 7. This show, at first, I wasn't really a big fan of it. I was just like kind of, this is alright. I don't really love it. But then it really grew on me, and the past couple seasons have been excellent, and I really enjoy it. You know, I'm actually liking this a little bit more than Family Guy now. I love Family Guy, always will love Family Guy, but the past season of Family Guy hasn't been very good in my opinion. Way too many musicals going on, and American Dad is definitely trumping it in the past season. And this is a 3-disc set and contains 19 episodes. And this is the uncensored version right here. It has a little part that's blocking out Roger's, you know, area. And exclusive extras too rude for TV. I'll go ahead and show you the inside of it. Right here it has advertisement for the Cleveland Show and Family Guy. Goes over some of the different DVD and Blu-ray sets that you can get. On the back right here has inside artwork going over the contents of each disc, all the episodes. And I like the disc artwork right there. Disc 1, Disc 2, and then Disc 3. I'm going to go ahead and pop this out and show you the inside artwork right there from the cover of Roger right there. I think it's very entertaining. Roger definitely makes the show. Although Klaus is pretty awesome too. If you've seen American Dad, definitely let me know what you think of it, and let me know who your favorite character is as well from the show. And next up from 20th Century Fox is the Blu-ray DVD digital copy combo pack of Shame. And a nice slipcover for Shame as well. Very glossy. And I'll go ahead and show you the discs for these as well. There's the digital copy right there, this paper slip. And there you go. There are the discs right there. And this is directed by Steve McQueen and stars Michael Fassbender and Carey Mulligan. And Steve McQueen actually worked with Michael Fassbender on a previous movie called Hunger. And Shame was one of my favorite movies of 2011. I definitely felt it got snubbed by the Oscars. In my opinion, Michael Fassbender deserved a nomination for Best Actor, and Shame should have been nominated for Best Picture as well. Love this movie. It's very dark, it's dreary, but it's such a great performance by Michael Fassbender. But this is definitely a deep and dark and melancholy, emotional movie, but it's basically about abuse and the repercussions of it, and sexual addiction as well. Michael Fassbender plays Brandon, a young New York City businessman, and he has a sexual addiction, and he sleeps around, and he doesn't have any kind of real relationships, and once he does get emotionally involved, he can't really perform sexually, but he can perform sexually with just random strangers and prostitutes and things like that. But then his sister comes to visit him and stays with him unexpectedly, and that kind of brings out all kinds of different emotions. It brings all those feelings right to the surface. And Carey Mulligan's character who plays the sister has all kinds of issues as well, and you can tell it definitely stems from the abuse in their childhood, and it's just really, it's a sad film for a really dark, character-driven drama. It's emotionally moving, but it's definitely a tremendous performance by Michael Fassbender and an excellent film. But again, it is very dark and depressing. It's not going to be for everybody, but I absolutely loved it. One of my favorite films of 2011. I did my top 10 movies of 2011 video. If you want to check that video out, just click right here. And Carey Mulligan, oh my gosh, she's so incredibly gorgeous. She was excellent in Drive and excellent in this as well. And next up from Warner Brothers Home Entertainment is 1951's A Streetcar Named Desire, directed by Elia Kazan. And this is based on the Tennessee Williams play, and it stars Marlon Brando, Vivian Leigh, Kim Hunter, and Carl Malden. And Kim Hunter, Vivian Leigh, and Carl Malden all won Oscars for their performances in this movie. And Marlon Brando actually lost out to Humphrey Bogart for The African Queen. But tremendous performance by all the actors involved, and especially Marlon Brando. Such a powerful performance, such a raw, edgy, and gritty performance as well. And this is a darker movie. And of course, Elia Kazan and Marlon Brando actually worked together too on The Waterfront, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. Such an excellent movie. And so is A Streetcar Named Desire. And at the time when it came out, it was a little too controversial, so it was cut and edited. But this is actually the original restored version, Elia Kazan's original vision for the film. At the time, it dealt with controversial themes like alcoholism and abuse and things like that. But again, tremendous movie. Highly recommend this one. Great performances. And this is an awesome digibook. Warner Brothers puts out such excellent digibooks. High quality. And right here, Streetcar Named Desire is actually raised up, kind of embossed. There's a nice textured feel to it. And then there's the spine right there, and then there's the back, and there's the disc right there. I like the disc artwork with the light bulb right there, and nice shadows behind here. Very fitting part for the front as well. Kind of matches the back right there with the lighting, and the shadows. Great shadows in this film as well. Go ahead and show you some of the digibook as well. There's Vivian Leigh right there, Blanche. And this is definitely a great performance by Marlon Brando, who's just a legendary actor. And there's so many great quotable lines and memorable moments in this film. You know, you have, "Hey, Stella!" Such a great moment in cinematic history. And just, this is definitely a great addition to get of this film. This is the addition to get of the film if you're a fan of this movie. And I love that back shot as well. Great embrace right there with Stella and Stanley. I just love these digibooks. Again, Warner Brothers makes such excellent digibooks. Love this one. And next up from Warner Brothers Home Entertainment is Born to Be Wild. And this is the Blu-ray DVD Ultraviolet Digital Copy Combo Pack. Nice slipcover as well. And I'll go ahead and show you. It comes with the digital copy slip right there, and then there are the two discs. And this is an Imax film, and I have to say this looks incredible on Blu-ray. Such beautiful, vivid colors, and just looks like you can just reach in and touch it. And this is just a great documentary. It was narrated by Morgan Freeman, by the way, who also narrated March of the Penguins. And he has such a great voice, definitely perfect for this narration. It's basically about two female primatologists who save baby elephants and baby monkeys whose homes are destroyed and whose parents are killed. And it basically just shows all their decades that they've done this for. And it's really a touching story. I only wish this was a little bit longer. It's only 41 minutes long. It's definitely a film that kids will enjoy, and I think parents can enjoy it as well, as long as you like nature and discovery kind of films like that. But there you go. If you enjoy seeing animals, young animals in the wild and things like that, it's definitely one to check out. And one of the things I like about this film is when they show the baby elephants, and then they're trying to help the baby elephants, but the baby elephants are trying to ward them off, and they're charging them and stuff like that. I just thought that was really cute. And then after the next day, the baby elephants get used to them, and they sleep with the people that help them and stuff like that. They'll sleep in the same room until they get big enough, until they can go out to a separate area. And I just really liked it. I remember watching Orangutan Island, and I really liked that show as well. So it was cool to see the orangutans on there as well. But the orangutans, I guess, are more solo, while the elephants travel in the packs. So it's pretty cool. You find out some information about the animals as well. And again, it looks excellent on Blu-ray. Great release by Warner Brothers Home Entertainment. So there you go, there are my 5 titles right there. Let me know if you've seen any of these titles and what you think of them as well. Leave me a comment or video response down below. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care.